What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. And you see, today we are talking about the Karens. Now, I really don't cover Karen kind of content on my page because, alright, we know that they're doing it. And it doesn't really make, I don't know, like people like to hear about it, but after you get like one story of a Karen doing this, how much more can you cover, right? And my content for the Celebrity Junk series is long-winded because I like to talk a lot. If you don't like it, shut up. But in this case, we all know about Central Park Karen. Now, this was the lady who was walking her dog and the dog was not on the leash, and the brother Christian Cooper, no relation, he's black, she's white, was telling her to put the dog on the leash, and she didn't want to do that. And instead what happened was there was someone videotaping her lying on the guy, right? And she was saying that she was scared for her life, and the video footage obviously showed that he didn't do anything. Okay, and in reality, what she was doing could have got him killed, and that was Amy Cooper. Now, what she didn't know is that the guy that she's talking about, Christian, is a Harvard University graduate. Okay, and he works for Marvel Comics. He's a bird watcher. He's a very, very bright guy, very successful guy, and she didn't know that. Now, what's happened is that Manhattan, who is trying the case, wants to charge her with this crime. Now, she's already been fired from the job, and she's 41 years old, and her career is destroyed, reputation is destroyed, which is what it should be, okay? Because of what she did. Now, here's what's happening. Christian, though, and it's very interesting, his name is Christian, he does not want to prosecute her. He doesn't want to cooperate with the district attorney. He says she's already paid a steep price, right? And, he's being very lenient, and he doesn't think that's not enough to be deterrent of other people, right? He thinks that, just charging her would bring her more misery. And this is exactly why this stuff keeps happening. All right? This is exactly why. And see, people like Christian Cooper, they're the reason why black people, black men in particular, don't get taken serious. Because if it's the other way around, and it's Amy Cooper, and you do something to her, she's not going to say, the black guy has suffered enough, his career is destroyed, his reputation is destroyed. Actually, what will happen is, despite the fact that you could be not guilty, okay? You could be totally innocent. They will press charges on you and try to wash you just because you are black. And nobody ever says, you know what, that's enough deterrent for that black man. We don't want to bring him more misery. No, they want to give you all the misery that you can take. But when it's your turn, you forgive them. And that's what's known about African Americans or black people in general, Africans, black people. Oh, they forgive us. So when they forgive you, when you forgive all the time, it doesn't make it a deterrent to others. What happens is it's an invitation to do it again. And how many of these Karen stories do you see? There's the Karen in Home Depot. There's the Karen in Costco. There's a Karen story happening every day. All right? There's white. There's this woman that's yelling white lives are better. I might cover that one, guys. This is ridiculous. Okay, it just keeps going on and on and on, and that's because black people and black men in general are just too soft. Black men need to start getting some respect. This is very serious. We got to talk to the brothers out there. We already don't have the businesses. We don't have the networks. And then when we can prove that we're being lied on, that we're being, disenfranchised. Okay, when we can prove it, it's on videotape. We have the ability now to stick it to this person. This person's a liar. This person could have got this guy killed. All right, this man could have lost his life. And he says, you know what? That's enough. No. She needs to go to jail. She doesn't need mercy. She needs to go to jail. She's a liar. All right? When black men do things wrong, they go to jail. All right? A lot of times they might even get worse of a charge than a white person. We have to pay harsh penalties for our mistakes. While Karen goes free, no. Karen needs to learn. Karen needs to learn that you don't lie on black people. All the people that are Karens need to pay a high price. Because we don't have that luxury to be able to go out in society and just lie. And until African American men get that, we won't get any respect. We're trying to be nice to a group of people, and obviously we know that all Caucasians are not like this, but the Karens are. We're trying to show sympathy to a group of people that have no sympathy for us. It happened the same thing with the brother that got killed out in Dallas. I forget his name. You guys can remind me who the brother was, but his younger brother got up there and basically was like, "Oh, I forgive you. Let me hug you. Let me forgive you for shooting my brother so you can get the minimum." It's ridiculous. It is totally ridiculous. And you know what? I really feel bad, for a lot of the people who want to see this stop, because you have people protesting. You have, the Black Lives Matter people. I don't agree with a lot of what they do, a lot of their message, but you have people that are inciting change, and you have the ability to change, and you don't want change, which leads me to see that a lot of black people don't want change. They're not serious about it. They're not serious about it. And until we start to make people pay for disrespecting us, we're never going to get respect. And this is something I know black men want. What do black men always talk about? Black men you're yearning for respect. Unfortunately, sometimes getting respect as a man, there's not a nice way to do it. We want to do it the nice, turn the other cheek Christian way. And unfortunately, the only group of people that use that method are black people. Like, we use the turn the other cheek, forgive people. Like, that's the form of Christianity, and other people don't use that. They don't use it when they come to us, which is why people have that advantage. And black men who are yearning for respect in society, you're trying to get respect by trying to be nice. You don't get respect by being nice. The Jews, the whites, the Asians. Hey man, if you mess with them, you pay a price. If you don't get on bended knees when you're dealing with those communities that are powerful, you pay a price. The Arab community, you pay a price. They're not playing. And they don't care if you go to jail. They don't care how you feel. They don't say, there's no mercy. They want to prove a point. And that point is, you mess with us and you offend us, you're going to suffer behind it. The LGBT community doesn't play. And until black people get to that level, you're not going to be where those groups are at. You're not going to be as we're not going to be as successful as those groups. And we need to pay attention so that we can do better. So Christian Cooper, hope you have a change of heart, brother. Guys, it's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Subscribe with the bell. Guys, thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate it. And continue to support us. Go to the first comment pinned to the top. All my information is there. We are out. Don't forget your Black Men Perfect t-shirts. Peace.